it is very eminent to notice that Mamata Banerjee is portraying herself as the principal opponent to the SIR exercise. She also released a book yesterday titled SIR 26 in 26, and she's going out and she's saying that I am the principal opponent who will protest against this quote-unquote hasty SIR exercise by the EC officials, whom she is calling the puppets of BJP.
Well, that's right. See, Mamata Banerjee has written a book. She has published a book on the SIR, and now there are around more than 30 poems. And Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee says that she has written all these poems within 3 days. And now this is to show her agitation against ECI and CEC Ganesh Kumar, and Mamata Banerjee has been extremely confident. She says that despite all these tactics from the Bharatiya Janata Party, the Trinamool Congress is going to win the win the polls in the state of West Bengal. Now, Mamata Banerjee has been stating that the BJP should fight the Trinamool Congress politically, and they should not use the institutions in the country for their own benefit. Now, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee also said that she also asked questions to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, to former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. She says that all these leaders, if asked, can they produce their birth certificate? So, some strong questions have been asked by Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee to the central government as well as to the ECI.
Live visuals coming in. Mamata Banerjee is at Supreme Court. She is there to file her case. She submitted an application seeking that she herself personally be available in the court to lead her arguments in the Supreme Court and to fight for the quote-unquote victims of SIR. Mamata Banerjee on your screens right now, taking matters in her own hands and escalating her showdown with the Election Commission. Well, Sabyasachi is also with me. Sabyasachi, Mamata Banerjee has launched an all-out attack on Election Commission. This time she is now standing her ground. She is at the Supreme Court. She will contest. She will lead her arguments in the court, and she is not backing down this time from her protest in West Bengal, from taking out rallies to now taking the fight legal.
Well, that's right. See, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has filed a writ petition in the Supreme Court, and she sought permission from the Supreme Court to appear in front of the Apex Court personally and put across her submission and argue in front of the court. Now, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee says that the logical discrepancies under which several lakhs of people names has been removed from the voter list. Now, despite the Supreme Court giving direction to the ECI that they need to put out the details in their portal regarding the names of the voters who have been removed from the voter list under logical discrepancies and the circumstances. And Mamata Banerjee claims that this has not been done, because of which there is no transparency, and the voters of the state of West Bengal are facing consequences, inconvenience. Now she says that there are people from the SC community, there are people from the ST community, there are people from the minority communities. So under these circumstances, so she should just tell them to just get out of the state of West Bengal. So this can't happen, and that is the reason why Mamata Banerjee has been in the national capital for a couple of days now. This is the third day that she is here in the national capital, and she will be appearing in front of the Supreme Court, and she has been claiming that she has enough evidences to support her claim, and also she would be seeking direction from the Supreme Court regarding the order that the Supreme Court has passed as far as the logical discrepancies are concerned. And she has said that the ECI has not published the list of the logical discrepancies in their own portal.
Hold your thought. I am being joined by Kia Ghosh from BJP. Kia, Mamata Banerjee has taken matter in her own hands. She is leading her charge. She is in Supreme Court right now, and she is saying that she has evidence to prove that the SIR exercise that is happening is not correct, and she will she's asking questions, she's asking transparency from the EC officials, and now she's in Supreme Court all set to lead her arguments. She's there to fight for the SIR victims.
Firstly, I'd call this a cheap gimmick. Nothing but a cheap gimmick. The reason being, in West Bengal, in Kolkata's Anandapur, as you must know, there were 30 people who were dead, who were burnt alive. And due to the negligence of this state administration, Kolkata Municipal Corporation, Mamata Banerjee did not utter a single word about the victims. She couldn't visit the site. It's just 15 kilometers from her secretariat, Nabanno. Instead, she chose to go to 1,500 kilometers to talk, to defend the illegal voters. And about transparency, let me cite a couple of examples. When she gave the list of 140 or 150 victims who have allegedly died due to the ongoing SIR process, the Honorable West Bengal Election Commissioner have asked the state government to give the list and state the post-mortem report, along with the post-mortem report and the police report, stating that, yes, indeed, they died due to the ongoing SIR. The number of complaints received by EC, by the state government, is zero. Absolute zero. Which means Mamata Banerjee is doing nothing but cheap politics just to divert the attention from the Anandapur massacre, from the 26,000 jobs which the state government, due to the massive corruption of the state government which has happened. And if she would have been really, really thinking about people, why couldn't she appear during the Abhaya incident? Why couldn't she appear on behalf of all the women of West Bengal? Me being a woman, though I'm from a different political party, I would have definitely welcomed her home. But instead, she chose to defend the illegal voters present in the West Bengal voter list, who are essentially either infiltrators from Bangladesh or Rohingyas or dead voters or shifted voters or transferred voters.
Mamata Banerjee has leveled some serious allegations against the election commission as well, and she has claimed that Gyanesh Kumar, CEC, is acting as BJP's puppet, and the poll officials are nothing but BJP-minded people. Some serious allegations from Mamata Banerjee. She's saying that EC officials are actually the puppets of BJP.
The thing is that Mamata Banerjee, firstly, I don't know how EC is going to defend themselves. It's absolutely up to them. But obviously, I'm not an EC official. But Mamata Banerjee seems to forget that just a couple of years back, under State Election Commission, when the Panchayat polls were performed, when the Kolkata municipal polls were performed, it was just a mockery of the State Election Commission. And later on, Trinamool claimed it was Photoshop, morph picture, but we have seen the State Chief Election Commissioner, Rajiva Sinha, sitting in a beautiful afternoon, late evening gathering with one of the Mamata Banerjee's brothers. So this is how the State Election Commission operated. So Mamata Banerjee, probably, she thinks that, this example which she has and her administration has set for the State Election Commission, probably she thinks everybody or the National Election Commission to be the same. Election Commission, how they defend themselves is up to them. But we have seen the mockery of State Election Commission, who was nothing but an extension of the TMC party office. In fact, the Honorable Court, when this matter went up to the Honorable High Court, the Honorable Court rebuked the then State Election Commissioner Rajiva Sinha, who apologized, saying, "Galti ho gayi hai, bhool hoega che." So this is how Mamata Banerjee and her administration and the government and TMC operates.